Hey there, homosexual gamers. I've noticed a sentiment fairly common in contemporary Bethesda gamer discourse, and it has befuddled me to no end. Morrowind's godlike user interface. Everything you need with a single click of a button. If Morrowind were to have a godlike user interface, it would do things such as having ordering systems for lists, like magic and inventory, like last use, most commonly used, favorites, etc. It would have demarcated sections of the screen to have specific purpose. It would integrate hotkeys system into the UI instead of just being a completely separate, entirely invisible thing unless you know about it. It would show elements contextually and offer links between said elements, and it would hide elements when they're not in use. There is nothing godlike about Morrowind's UI. But I mean, Usually this is, I have some theories as to why this sentiment has become so enormously popular. So, not only do the people who proclaim Morrowind's godlike user interface as such, usually they're also playing the game at like either 1440p or 2K or some ridiculous bullshit. The UI for ants. But they genuinely seem to be happy with this and believe having every single thing on screen at once is good UI UX design. So what this pretty much elucidates three things. If you believe Morrowind has a godlike user interface, you are likely a Skyrim as your first Elder Scrolls game player, a reformed Sky baby. You probably play with your face right up against the computer monitor, or otherwise use some kind of microscope to check your health values. And lastly, what it very clearly demonstrates is that you have no fucking idea what UI UX design entails, do you? So the most damning condemnation of this viewpoint, I would say, comes from quite a snazzy truism stated by Ross of Accursed Farms in his The GUI Should Be Better video from a couple years back, which really resonated with me because I'm as much of a freak as he is in terms of having customizing my Windows installations over the years. But he states,
the GUI should activate when you want it, and not activate when you don't. Now that's a lot easier said than done. The GUI should get out of the way when you don't need it. You want your attention focused on what's important, which is usually your programs.
The UI should be there when you want it, and it should not be there when you don't want it, huh? Hey. So, I mean, that's far easier said than done. Even Ross himself says that immediately. But let's just apply the godlike Morrowind user interface principle to a few other things to just show how fucking stupid having this viewpoint is. Example number one. When opening system settings in an operating system, would you like to see every single setting simultaneously together all at once on screen? And similarly, when opening a gallery app on your phone, on your mobile devices these days, you kids, would you like to see in your gallery app every single image file in your phone all present together on screen at once at the same time? And just to further hammer this stupid point home, when opening a file browser in any sort of operating system, Would you like to see every single file together on screen at once? Ah! So, yeah, I think through these 3 quite poor cherry-picked examples, it can be demonstrated that having everything on screen together all at once is not good UI UX design, you fucking idiot. Perhaps you greatly appreciate the information all together on screen at once, as your first experience with the complete dogshit UI of Skyrim thus led you to appreciate this complete information overload, needless information overload. When opening the Morrowind menu, consider what you're looking at. Like, here. So you've opened the menu, yeah? You're wanting to look at something. Maybe you need to take a potion, maybe you want to select a new spell, maybe you're just checking, like, your stats because you want to see how much progress you've got to your next level up or whatever, yeah? Do you want to do all 4 of those things at once? So consider that you are only actually engaging with 1 menu panel, at absolute most 2, at any given time. Your eyes are darting around solely the corner of the UI element that you're trying to interact with, and nothing else. When you want to swap to a different UI element, your eyes just dart to this corner of the screen instead. And then when you want to check out your stats, you just be looking up there at that corner and think of that. Nothing about that is a good user experience. Okay, the UI taking up the other 75% of the screen when looking at any one individual menu pane is quite literally wasted space, while your eyes are not looking there at all. It's just completely wasted. Being able to resize window panels is not a success in any way, although it seems quite cool and novel to wee Sky babies, because I guess having resizable windows, it's like, wowee, what a thing for Zoomers these days. Even windows in general, holy shit. But yeah, it actually is more evidence that Bethesda had no fucking idea how to actually organize and display this information. Down to the dialogue menu. On the fucking Xbox original version, this is further evidenced by the fact that every single menu pane is basically the whole fucking screen. Wowee. So, like, say I'm looking for a specific spell within the spell menu UI, and I don't give a shit about seeing how many alchemy ingredients I'm currently holding. I don't give a shit about my stats or anything. I'm here. I want to swap a spell. So, there's basically one sole instance I can think of where I would care about actions cascading across panels, and that would be, like, say you're casting a buff or you drank a potion or something, and you want to see if it has actually done the effect. Okay, one very niche scenario. Otherwise, I actually just want to see the UI element that I'm currently interacting with, that I'm currently engaging with. And in an ideal world, there would be links to the other, like contextual links to other UI elements that I could then click to go to that one when I want to fucking use it. Bethesda has never been a UI UX focused company. Look at Daggerfall and Arena and shit. Holy fuck. I mean, look at every single one of their UIs. Look at Starfield's pathetic local world map. Even when they got consolified, it was near unanimously shat on as a bad attempt. So to give praise to the godlike UI of Morrowind is simply just outing yourself as a Sky baby, plain and simple. Bada bing. Coming for you, I'm old and I'm ancient. Hey there, homosexual gamers and hets alike. If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing and liking and the rest of that. I have a Discord channel now that you can join to download mods and things. Wowee! And if you're feeling particularly charitable and would like to see more edited content such as this, please consider supporting me through Ko-Fi or any other such thing. Thank you.